Do you know what your partner's love language is? Hi, welcome to this evening. I'm Nikki. So, what is a love language, and do we all have one? Well, I'm going to let you know. There's a book called The Five Love Languages by Gary Chapman, and in this, he describes the 5 ways that every person lets you know the way that they want to be loved and shows the way that they can love another person. There are 5 exact things that he has calculated and found out that every person does. So we're going to go through them right now. The first thing is physical touch. And these are all ways that we show people how we love them, but it's also the ways that we feel love when another person displays them. Now, a lot of times, because the way that we feel love is the way that we feel it, we assume that that's how we can show our love to our partner, our children, and that's where the disconnect comes in. So I'm kind of taking a little step back first to describe that. Let's say, for example, one of the first love languages is called physical touch. So let's say your love language is physical touch. You can be kissing on your kids, loving on them, hugging them constantly. But if that's not their love language, that's not the way that they perceive and understand love, you can kiss them all day long. But if someone was to range how much love and affection they received that day, someone was to ask them, they wouldn't feel much love. They would say, mom or dad was constantly hugging me. It might have even been annoying to them because that's not the way they truly feel and perceive love. So it's extremely, extremely important for us to know our love language and to know other people's love languages. Because just because we have a certain love language, we actually have to work on ourselves to display and show our love to our loved ones in their own love language. So as I mentioned, the first one is physical touch. So kissing, hugging, it doesn't have to be sexual, but a lot of people whose love language is physical touch are probably more sexually intimate, enjoy having sex with their partners probably more often than not. But just holding hands, cuddling when you're sitting next to someone, a little shoulder rub, maybe intertwining your legs, sitting on their lap, all of those. And that's the way that that person feels love. The next one can be quality time. So the people whose love language is quality time, they really crave those hours of face-to-face time that you spend with them. If they can't get face-to-face, doing a lot of FaceTime with each other, maybe being on Zoom, just spending actual time with the person. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you need to be touching, just sitting face-to-face in the same room, on the same couch. Those people get that love. And it's really important because if in a relationship, a couple, one of them has physical touch and the other one has quality time, they could be spending countless hours with one another. But if the person whose love language is physical touch isn't actually near them, isn't actually touching them physically, so many hours spent together can feel like nothing. You might have been in one of those relationships where, no matter how much time your partner spent with you, you didn't feel like it was enough. You weren't filled and fulfilled. Another way I like to say this is when your love languages don't match up, after spending countless hours together, it can feel like listening to your favorite song, but every time that most favorite part of that favorite song comes on, somebody shuts off the music. Pretty powerful, right? So one of the other things that he mentioned as one of the 5 love languages is gifts. Now in gifts and gift giving, there's a lot of misconceptions, I think, within just the general population. So gift giving really doesn't have anything to do with the monetary value of it. I know a lot of people can think, if someone's love language is gifts, I have to be buying Chanel bags and expensive items for them to be happy, and that couldn't be further from the truth. So gift giving, the person whose love language is gifts, they are looking at how they say, it's not the gift that counts, it's the thought that goes behind it. That's exactly true for these people. They're looking to see that, if you came home today, did you pick a flower maybe on your walk home and bring it for them? When you stopped to get gas, did you get maybe their favorite candy bar and bring it for them? Did you think about them all day long and maybe write a little love note? That can be, you're giving something to them. That can be seen as a gift, a little love note every day or every evening. So it really has nothing to do with the monetary value, and it's all about the thought that you have put into giving them the gift, how well you know them, if they had mentioned something in the past about maybe a favorite author, that you found the original first series of their favorite book. So things like that, which are about gifts. The fourth love language are words of affirmation. And these people love, love, love to hear you explaining with your words how much you love them, how much you value and appreciate them. Constantly telling them, good job, honey, you did this for me. I really appreciated it. Thank you for taking out the trash. Thank you for making my favorite meal. Thank you for making a reservation at our favorite spot. I really love you. I adore you. Maybe mentioning specific qualities about them. I always remember my oldest daughter when she was little. I would tell her that I loved her a million times a day, and she would always ask, but why? What do you love about me? She wanted to know specific details of, okay, I know you love me, but now I want to know what exactly and why and what have I done to deserve it. So words of affirmation are very important for the people that love to hear us telling them all the time. And the last love language are acts of service. People whose love language is acts of service, they love to do things for you, and they love to have you do things for them. Maybe making them breakfast in bed, maybe if they're having a surgery coming up, that you're offering to take care of their dog, offering to show up, maybe take their mail out for them, doing any little thing that shows you've gone out of your way and that you value this person enough to do something for them. These are all ways for us to feel love and to give love. And I hope that you guys can sit down and have an open communication with the person that you're dating, maybe even with your children, best friends, anyone that you really care, that they know how much you love about them, to find out, ask them a few questions. You can even go online to take a test. The test will tell you, because it's not only one of these that we pick, we have a main one. However, on some continuum, we have all of these. So you can take the test. It'll tell you what percentage of each is your main love language. And then it kind of goes down to the lowest one that you're not really going to feel love that way. Probably when your partner is giving you the first and second of your love languages is when you truly feel full of love and so fulfilled in those relationships. So take the time, have them take the quiz or ask them some questions to find out what your loved one's love languages are and start loving on them that way. Hopefully you're going to have much more fulfilling and happy relationships to come. Until next time, this is Nikki with Togetherness TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and look out for more posts coming your way. Take care.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com